Hello my paper peeps. Today I want to share with you one of my best scrapbook tab hacks yet. If you're new to my channel, my name is Christine and I'm known for creating wax seal hacks that you've probably seen. One day I was eating breakfast with my daughter when the light bulb went off in my head, and this is how these beautiful tabs were birthed. Well, today I'm going to show you how to create these beautiful scrapbook journal tabs with yet another simple, clever hack that I came up with. This will take your scrapbook journals from blah to bling in just a few steps. So let's get crafting. I love wax seals, and not just for sealing my envelopes, but for embellishing my scrapbook journals. I love adding them to my journal pages as embellishments, to my journals as page tabs, or to the top of my scrapbook journals as bookmarks. I'm always thinking of creative ways to jazz up my crafting projects. I was looking at these molds from the craft store and thought to myself, are these not silicone? If the wax seal molds that you can buy are silicone and can withstand the heat from hot wax, then why can't these candy molds do the same? So I thought I'd try it out. These hidden paperclip wax tabs are tricky, so here are steps to follow so you can achieve a seamless wax seal hidden paperclip tab you'll want to put on everything, not just your scrapbook journals. Anything I use here I'll put in the description box below, so let's get crafting. The first thing you want to do is place 5 to 6 wax seal beads in the warmer and make sure the wax has completely melted before pouring it into the mold. The best way to ensure it's melted is to stir the wax with a wooden stir stick and pull up on the wax. It should freely fall from the stick in a stringy liquid consistency. Be careful not to overheat. If you notice bubbles, then you know it's overheated, and the best way to get it back to the preferred consistency is to pull it off the heat and stir it a little to release the bubbles. The next thing you want to do is pour the wax into the mold, making sure you pour in one spot and allow it to ooze slowly into all the crevices. Here I might have not poured it into one spot, but in this case it seemed to work out. There may be areas it might not be able to reach. In that case, you'll want to use a stylus tool like this. This is a basic embossing stylus tool. We Are Memory Keepers makes a pretty good set, and there are a few out there, and I'll put a link to a few of them in the description box below if you're interested. Then what you want to do is try to drag out the wax into the open areas. Now, to forewarn you though, wax cools extremely fast, so you might not be able to flow it into those areas. Honestly, after you see what it looks like after this, it really doesn't matter that it didn't flow into those areas. It's beautiful. Ideally, before you use the stylus tool, you'll want to gently tap the silicone mold to get the wax to flow into the areas. This also allows all the bubbles to rise up to the surface. You can use the stylus tool to remove the bubbles, but this is the back end of the wax seal, so it's not really necessary. Now let that stand for 2 minutes. If you're new to my channel, my name is Christine, and my crafting community and I are currently in the Blush collection, which is a compilation of videos that show you how to create this scrapbook journal in a box. It's actually recipe cards with frames on the back for you to add your fondest memories and journal alongside. I've also added matching postcards that have inspirational quotes to inspire your journaling. The great thing about this paper line is that I am always adding something new to it. If you want to join us in this crazy journey, over the next couple of months, I will continue to add other elements that coordinates with the paper line. And if you join us, I'll send all those new additions to you via email. But I'll put a link in the description box below if you want to download the kit. Isn't this the most beautiful wax seal you have ever seen? Gone is the need for wax seal stamps. Don't get me wrong though, I love the traditional pour, but now you can add this really interesting and cool new technique to your crafting arsenal. Now you can place these directly on your book pages or on this hidden paper clip. And here's how to make this cool hidden paper clip. Now I added these printables that go along with the blush collection. And if you want this specific size, or if you want longer sizes, you can use this template here. I designed these to be 5.5 by, some are 1.5 inches in width, some are wider. Really, it depends on how wide you want your tabs to be, and you can cut them down accordingly. But either way, this is a really good starting point for you. Now, if you have purchased the blush collection, this printable will be available to you in the next couple of days, and I will email that to you. But if you're not part of the blush collection, you know what? I'm just gonna give this to everyone for free. So if you're interested in the paper collection that we're in right now and just want a sneak peek, then you can download that in the description box below. I'm also known for the perfectly rounded wax seal. And if that is something that interests you, then I'll put a link in the description box below, as well as a link at the end of this video that will show you how to create the perfectly rounded wax seal with this scrapbook hack that I guarantee you probably have in your craft room. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like more tips and tricks on how to jazz up your journal, or maybe you feel adventurous and want to create this one from scratch, then you can check out these videos for the coolest scrapbooking tips and tricks. Take care, and I hope to see you in those videos. Bye!